Y'all, let's just reflect on this whole year. This whole year for me has been a year of, in one word, unexpected. I don't know about you, but we're in this thing called like COVID-19, a huge pandemic, and it's changed a lot. And today, I just want to reflect on this year. I just want to let it out. I'm going to let it all out. All right, so let's start with the beginning of this year. Let's start with January. January, or even a month before, well, really the month before that. Let's start with December, because December is crazy. December started my year off, not January, when I really think about it. So, if you don't know, I'm a person. I graduated from the James Madison University, May 2020, from architectural design. And so that was my major and everything. And that it was a lot to go through architecture school. Like, I wasn't a perfect student. I wasn't a person like, oh, I got straight A's, this and that. That definitely was not me. Yeah, let me tell you how God works. I'm so thankful for the failure. I'm so thankful for the letdowns. I'm so thankful for the setbacks that all of those 3 years taught me. I'm thankful for the architecture internships that I went through, and I realized that I don't want to be in an office drafting. Like, I still have a desire to do architecture, just not in a traditional way. And going throughout life, I think that's something that as people to do is like examine, what do you want, what do you desire, and but also check with God to make sure it's a godly desire. Yeah, what do you desire in life? What do you want to do? What do you love? For me, it's travel, it's architecture, it's childbirth, it's real estate. There are so many different interests and desires that I have, and I know that one day God's going to blow my mind, and that all these interests are going to come together, and they're going to manifest in businesses, organizations, books, whatever. Yet, above any of that is, I want God to get the glory for whatever I do. And so, yeah, that's just who I am. Chase what you want, or also pray, check on it, make sure it's a godly desire. Okay. And so, beginning of this year, I just really thought, this life was going to be a lot different than how it is now. If I'm being straight up, I really did. I thought that when I graduated, I would either be moving out of Harrisonburg. I still live close to there. I still live like close to the university I graduated from. I thought it was going to be moving out of state, even out of the country. I just thought that I would be somewhere else. Yet God wrecked every plan. When I say every plan, God wrecked every plan that I had this year. And so, so let's start with January. So within December, I just heard a word from God of how I should apply for Fulbright. And so for a Fulbright Research Grant is basically, Fulbright comes in 3 different ways. Let me start there. So Fulbright, you can do research. You can do school, so like grad school, and you can do English teaching assistantship. And so for me, I'm a person, I love being immersed into something, like working on something versus going to school for it. And so I chose to apply for 2021 to a 2022 Fulbright Research Grant in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa, to be specific. And so, that was December. And that when I applied for Fulbright, I thought that, okay, this process isn't that much. You submit everything in October. So I just submitted everything a couple months ago. But this process was a lot. It was really a lot to go through Fulbright. I am not going to front that like it was easy doing draft after draft. Y'all, I can count on my hands and my toes and whatever. I can count how many times that I wanted to give up. I can count how many times that I really just did not see the purpose in it. And God gets all the glory, because time after time again, I would just have, whether it's a person speaking a word, whether it's me just spending time in the Bible and God telling me something. There have been so many instances and periods that have just kept me going. So I'm thankful to every single person wrote a recommendation for me, supporting me, because this Fulbright Research Grant process, it was a lot. It was a lot to go through. And so you're a person and you want to apply for a Fulbright. First, you got to start with what's your why? Why do you want to apply for this? Because if you go through this process and you just do it to do it, or you just do it because it's something cool to do when I graduate, when you go through these drafts, you go through the interviews, you go through whatever, it's going to be hard for you to keep going. And so know what's your why. And then also you want to apply for the Fulbright Scholarship, just do it. There's no other word. There's nothing else for me to say. Nothing else. But just do it, because it is worth it. It is worth it. And so, God willing, if I receive the Fulbright and I find out in 3 or 4 months, drum roll, but if I do apply for, if I do win the Fulbright, then I'll have a 9-month experience to be in Ethiopia. And Fulbright is fully funded. You might have to get reimbursed for some parts, but it's fully funded. And that's an experience. I'm a woman. I'm 22 years old. I'm a black female, of course. And this is an experience that I really might not be able to have after. Like, in that Fulbright is if you have to have like just graduated or be in college to apply. This is like a once in a lifetime experience. Just do it. You want to apply, just do it. You don't know, you don't understand what's going to happen if you do, or even if you don't reward it. Don't think about all that. Don't think about all that. Just do it. Just go, just do it. And then number 3 is that you just don't know what's on the other side. So you apply, you don't get it. Okay, life still goes on. Okay, your life still has purpose. You know, you're not a failure if you don't even receive it yet. The experiences, just so much is going to happen if you apply. So y'all just do it. Just go and apply for your Fulbright scholarship. Just go ahead, just do it. And so I love y'all, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.